Hi, Lynn. Sorry. I'm sitting in the background, was trying to not talk and trying to get my other phone. I thought I'd have the two. I can't get this other one online. Hi. How you doing? I was just watching Jake with General Hodges. I don't know if you saw that yet. Good interview. Oh, good love, good. Hope you haven't been here real long. Like I said, I wasn't gonna talk. Darn other phone. Finally get a second one hooked up. It worked yesterday. Cheers. Hi, everybody. Supposed to be birds in a little bit. Friends. So excuse me, I'm trying to get online so maybe the birds will come. You won't have to listen to me. How are you doing today, friend? I need to show my phone some love or something. I'm working too hard. Shoot, until I can get this up, I might as well just look. I know. Do you know what? I need to. When I used to have some squirrel feeders, but they're made out of wood, and they go on trees. And I'll need to make some. Really easy to make. And then I would attach a screw up through the bottom or a nail, and take dried corn cobs, and so attach them to the nails so they kind of wouldn't exactly fall off. There's a lot of birdhouses and the other stuff that I need to put the cameras up so you guys can observe them different. But occasionally I get a squirrel. They're somewhat leery because the cats look out for them too. But maybe I'll have to do that on a chestnut behind me, because I see the squirrels always eating suet and other stuff, is make a few squirrel feeders and put dried corn cobs out there. Yeah, you can see squirrels. I will try to honor that request. Try not to hold me back too much. Who? Hello. I can't read. Sorry. Even though it's not here, sunny. Sergeant Modog, you say hola, ¿cómo estás? I saw you from the music channel and you sing. Oh, it's not dangerous for the squirrels, Lynette, to do it that way with the thing. At least problem in the past. And it's a good way for them to be stable. I know you want me to video the squirrels, but that's what my name's Go With The Flow. I control nothing. How are you, Sergeant? Welcome. I'm trying to get a second device up so that I can chat on the phone. You guys don't have to listen to me. Maybe some boys will come up. Lynn, here, I'll make you a mod too, Sergeant Modog. Because if you want, I'm touching my screen, so it might, till I get this other one. You share your channels if you'd like. That's how I've met some new friends too. So many friends love music, have so many different interests, and I have a wide variety of interests. Hi, Katie's. I see you all coming up to me. It's a little too hot to eat yet, huh? You can see Daphne playing with a clump of grass here. She just pulled up. Huh, Daphne, she wants to see a squirrel. Sorry, I'm not staying by the screen. I know, Relish. I see you, Relish boy. Huh? You're a friendly cat. You're a friendly boy. I can't get this other phone to come off. I don't want to have to sit here by the screen. Oh, with all the cats, you mean? Icing is very least statement. Hey, icing, you haven't heard me sing yet. I appreciate music, and you know what? Music is so. I'll be right back. Let me go see if one of my other friends works, so I don't have to. Somebody will see boys. Maybe sometime. Probably not. Okay, I'm going in the house. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the boys. I'm just reading. Ugly Modoc. You're so right. Where's you know it? It is. Secret Garden Girl from Savannah, Georgia. I'm just coming out the door. I still waiting. Yes, please. Oh, you just started doing that a few days ago. Okay, I'll just say that you're enjoying it. You can hear all the birds. You can hear some birds. Oh, actually, I'm gonna back up. Tufted titmouse. I think it's a tufted titmouse. Can you see it? Maybe I need to put the camera closer and see it. That is a tufted titmouse. I do not have great internet, no dog, so. Mm. Well, I'll sit further away. Jeez, that water is burning. It's like blah 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 blah. Mosquitoes are already down here early. I was at Willie's this morning. I think you know him, don't you? Willie's from Arizona. And Wally's there. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a cool. Guys, there's a blue jay. Jays. Usually I do closer. Sorry, it's not close to come. Oh man, watch out. Yes, I'm so fortunate that there's so many birds that live here. I planted for the birds, and plus a lot of the land is native. But I also grew plants for the wildlife and pollinators, bees. Um, let, in fact, that plant right behind her head that you see that has the green leaves that's waving, that is called. Trying to remember the botanical name because that's what I remember. Anyway, it's a beautyberry, Helicarpus americana, and that's going to have. It might have little purple flowers forming right now. Well, purple. They're not flowers. They're going to be like little vibrant, bright purple um, little seed heads. Birds love them. Hard to hear me? Okay, do you want to hear me? Or you want me to? Let me see. When I'm sitting over by my blue building, would you rather I talk or just type? I'm sitting on one of the benches. I have two new benches I need to show you guys and stuff. That's a tufted titmouse. No, that's a uh, that's a chickadee. That's a black capped chickadee. I wish I knew more. I'll just go ahead and talk. I don't remember what I was saying. Um, it could have been a finch. I wasn't looking at all them. I was sitting over the other way, getting distracted. But there's a. Um, I was talking about that one plant that's waving kind of around behind her. Is a beauty berry, but I didn't spray when my farm was in production, or still now. I treat plants kind of tenderly the first year, as far as like a baby, give them what they need and the nutrients and stuff like that first year or two, and then I let them be natural. But I don't spray. I grew plants for the environment, pollinators, other insects, birds, and plants that I can make things out of, culinary, well, edible plants, medicinal things that you can do, like make, say, some things that I grew that maybe dyers, people that do fiber arts might buy so that they could dye their own fabric. I don't know what that noise is I hear. Anyway, I'm not sure if the birds will come out here or not. Was gone this morning, hung out at Willie's, watched Jay, and I didn't know if Nils would come by. Sergeant Lynn and I have a friend. Well, she might have known him before. A friend named Nils. He's from Norway, so I have a lot of international friends. Oh, there's OG Adam. Aloha from Hawaii. She knows Adam and Jay. Sergeant, this is a friend, Adam, over in Hawaii. Adam, let me make you a mod too, because I know you have a channel. And if I make you guys as moderators, I trust all you guys that you have my back, as long as people aren't. Nils is a nice person. Let me tell you, I don't know. I guess I've known Nils about 4 years. Maybe that's not that much still, but we would talk every day. He's one of the nicest, greatest men I have ever met in my life. Okay, Adam, you work on those sweet potatoes and herbs. I'm gonna still make you a moderator. Oh, you're a standard moderator now. So if you wanna, whenever I'm online, I used to not, there's a lot of lives and I'm the only one in them where I wouldn't talk and be the birds. But yeah, Blue Tomato got to meet Norway. She's only because I don't stream live very much, and there was so much going on when I was taking care of the last three doggos here. They were my focus this last year. But so sometimes Nils and I would talk every day, and then it got to where I locked myself out of Discord. So I'm trying to throw up when he can talk, but he did get to meet Blue Tomato. And there's some more Norwegians, and I know now like 6 Australians. We have quite a few international friends. Thank you, but yeah, put each other's channel up if you want, or your own. That's one how I was so fortunate to get to 500. I mean, I was surprised when I had 10 people, and um, I don't really try to promote myself or something. I try to share other people's, but it's been nice that I've met a lot of great people in the last few weeks that um, I like to see what other people are willing to share, what they're passionate about, or their lives. So Yeah, Adam's in Hawaii. Sergeant, I want. Let's see. You throw yours up. What I did. I thought Willie might be here. I was hanging out there for a while this morning, but he's probably hot out in the desert. It's nice and chill. Do you go there, Sergeant? I know him from Scotty's too. Well, we have Nils doesn't either. He has a music list, but eventually, he might people might want to hear you sing. Yeah, yeah, they might. You have lots of friends on that channel, right? You're already singing live. And animal. Adam, did you plant? Shoot, sorry guys, I can get a small seizure today or something. My uh, voice isn't really sinking. I want to see noise suppression cranked up. Plus, it was probably raining, so the frogs might have been silent. Do you know I'm always on my phone, but I bought those. I bought some things you can stick into the bottom. I guess that's kind of what they're for too, noise suppression. So I wonder how that would do with birds. Look at all the blue jays. They love the peanuts. Hoping some woodpeckers come down. It must be getting there. Used to be sitting pretty good. But do you have any garden? Some of your farm, your like planting? You probably have some great bird sounds there in Hawaii. I'd be way interested in seeing that. Here I'm putting. No, I'm not trying to put pressure. Yeah, there are. In fact, I need to. Well, there's. This is about 8 acres, and I've tried to leave as many heritage trees as possible. Um, I've got so many trail cams and stuff, and eventually, I want to build a couple of nest boxes where I could. I have such horrible internet, but I have very. I'm kind of passionate and jump all in. I would like to have more to where I could show people and even myself. A lot of times I'm busy and walking around and miss a lot of the incredible things that cats do or the birds do. But you might get fortunate. There was um, a red-headed woodpecker that had babies. Right behind the chestnut is what you normally see in front of that sketch. I'm behind the sketch. And I even filmed. It's on. I have like 5 phones, and they're all full of data. It takes so long to transfer. It takes me like 6 hours to upload a 30-minute video. So somewhere it's showing the mother grabbing peanuts and her baby, the um, woodpeckers up in the tree, and her taking it up and feeding it. Now I'm trying to remember if I have some young blue jays that I filmed. I know I have some baby cardinals. And then a few weeks ago, I got to see hundreds and hundreds of dragonflies the day they were hatched, and I did capture them. I just haven't had a chance to upload. I got to be in the right headspace, and my focus is. I'm gonna scroll down and see invasive guava. Yeah, I try not to play anything invasive. Oh, it'd be delicious though. Okay, then you kind of sound like me. Oh, you live in a cabin? How awesome! In remote in Hawaii? Wow, incredible. Frog course would be awesome too. Yeah, invasive. I don't know if you heard of the plant that ate the South. It's called. Oh my gosh, come on, brain. Kudzu. Kudzu was brought over here in, I don't know, something like the 30s or 50s down to the south. In the south, in my opinion, in the US, there's a lot of invasive plants, a lot of Japanese and Chinese plants that were brought over here for their blooms or other things. And kudzu was brought over here for as mainly a food source for livestock, specifically cattle. It's very nutritious. It's very strong. The cording, it makes a very strong type of rope. Now, because of my head's up, I may be misspeaking some. Has beautiful, fragrant flowers that smell like grapes that I would collect and harvest. You can make jelly out of wisteria, but it's called the plant that ate the South, and it just will envelop a whole forest. And I see that it's on some land right across the street from me that's just starting to get on part of this plant. So I'm gonna have to try to remove some. There's a lot of things. Bradford pears, which they plant out west, and are so beautiful. So many cities, spring white blooming flowers, and people still here plant them in the south, but they're extremely invasive. Okay, I'll be quiet. Here comes the train. I'll take a clip for Jane Oswich. Bye, Sergeant Modog. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I probably already missed you. Where are you going, Louis? You're gonna watch the birds. I'm gonna be quiet for 5 so I can maybe take a clip. I just took a clip. Sorry, I moved that. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, Lynn. I'm sorry. Oh, well, I hope you feel better soon, Lynn, with your tonsils. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad. Um, thanks for coming in. Much love to you too, Lynn. I'll talk to you soon. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find him, Adam. Like I said, I'll be right back. I clicked out of my phone, so let me see if Cindy Savage, if I have her on here. Oh yeah, she was even on a TED Talk. The gift. Oh, Sonny, you look like you had face surgery. You didn't need face surgery. Sorry. I'm surprised she doesn't have more subscribers. Her old shows are beautiful. Invasive food truck. Let me pin her page. Maybe she has a couple of different, because when I watched her so long ago, oh, oh, she's got kid content, so I have, but let me find her page. Got it right here. Let me see. Copy link. Go back to mine. Sorry, I'm still new at a lot of it, so let me see. Did it pop in there? I thought I just pinned her. Thought I just pinned her channel. Oh, I wish I was better at some of this. I'm learning. Where the heck? I'm only on top chat. That shouldn't matter on my own. Okay, where are you, Sonny? I thought I. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Daphne, let's. I heard boots in the background. I think tomorrow I have to go. I'll be gone at the hospital visiting, but I gotta check the weather. One of these mornings, I would like to go to a nearby. Well, it's in my county town, especially after the rain, called Rock Mills. It's beautiful. I don't leave here as much, but um, I need to drive more and get used to it. Thanks for stopping by, Adam. Though, if you are on your potatoes and stuff, um, I can understand where. Ooh, we're gonna get a twofer. So very fortunate to share it. You guys doing, huh? at the top right of, over to the top of the right of her head a little bit. You're not gonna come in? You're gonna sit on that sweet gum I'm trying to get out of that, off top of that storm shelter, aren't you? Okay, friends, I've got another phone with you. I'll kind of watch out when typing if I'm around. I'll talk if you want me to. Otherwise, I'm here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to check on some of the feral cats and stuff. And put some food out. was way too cute. Hoping they'll woodpeckers will come back in the food. 3 different kinds live here, and at least one variety sticks. friends need to come just. Sorry, I came in and took a highlight, but wow, my voice is loud. I don't know if you heard that. Wow. Inside the camera shake. That was a female cardinal, and then I don't know if you can see her tail. I'm walking away. Her tail somewhat obstructing the screen. That's one trait I've learned about um, cardinals. They seem to want to. A lot of times they're more apprehensive and really want to land on something else. And I used to have some other things they could land on there. So some of them and some of the little birds do land on top of the tripod with the camera. You can't hear it? You can't hear me? I walked away. Oh, then I just yelled, "Hi, Dark." I was typing. Now I have a way to type to you. Hi, Dark. How are you? Adam, meet my friend Dark. He likes to canoe. I'm kayak. So sorry, Dark. I think I had a small seizure or something last night. I met Dark at some great music channel that has a lot of awesome people, down to earth people like music. And Adam's in Hawaii. I know him from mainly kind of pro democracy channels and other stuff. So kind of anything goes here as long as everybody's nice here. Everybody has their different passions and likes. How you feeling today, Dark? You messing with your drone? Oh, I met this wonderful guy on Willie's who took a drone video of Switzerland. I need to see. That's so cool. I can't wait to see Dark. I have two myself, and they've only been flown like 3 times. My brother has one he flies all the time. I'll be great to see. I put Adam's channel Dark. Let me. I do have two. Isn't that bad? That I haven't used them. Well, I used one. They I bought them maybe 2 years ago at like some of the sales before Christmas or after when you were getting stuff for cheaper. That way I can kind of justify my spending on things that are not a necessity. So I have not gotten to mess with it. I'm really excited. It's been flown through 4 times. You guys can barely hear me. Let me check my volume. Let me go check my volume on my camera. On my camera. It might bounce a minute. That's strange for me. I'm usually loud. You had to turn it way up. Yeah, mine are kind of cheaper, and that's one thing. They went down in the wood by the creek 3 times. Now I sound loud. I sound great now. I don't know. Everything's due to me. I touched my phone, but I don't think I turned the volume. Maybe I muted myself. Oh, see, now you can tell. I'm just barely walked away. I'm sitting on a bench close by. I'm excited to see. That's everybody inspires me in ways because my brain likes to learn things. So yeah, I have two drones. I've been trying to get my brother to show up. He's very shy, but he's mainly into flying drones and camping in Colorado. Oh, my brothers are DGA too, so they're not cheap. Yeah, he bought insurance on his drone or something so he could go in the water. So I don't think I paid more than 100, 150 for each drone. They might have been less than that. They were rated for kids and other stuff too. One hasn't been flown. They're supposed to be real expensive, but if you had insurance, but mine, one of the once or twice when I flew it down here, they did go flying off in the woods and found it and had crashed and it didn't break, but it was 600 the other three. Well, for good quality and if it's gonna be your only one. Dark, I can't wait to see. I'll have to tell my brother. I wonder if my brother's around. I'm going to let's see. There's Dark's page if you want to. You guys can put up other stuff. Add him if you want to subscribe. Really cool guy. Yeah, I know. I've spent way too much in. Well, I shouldn't say that. I am an advocate for a lot of causes. So I had to have the remote with a built-in screen, so I don't have to use my phone as a screen. I think I think my brother did that too. I don't. I'm. I want to say I know something about drones, and all I know is that they fly and that they can do incredible things, like over in Ukraine, what they can do with them, and probably how other people can adapt them. Oh, did you get to meet Dark, that gentleman? I don't know. You know Willie, don't you? Willie in the desert. I met um, I met a man named Timo the other day, and he's from Switzerland and has a channel with him and his family. Very nice man. And anyway, I noticed yesterday he put up a vid. He was telling me flying through the Swiss Alps or something. I saw him this morning really quick. He was here the other day. Timo was? Or Willie? Willie was. Yeah, I met Timo at Willie's and this guy, and he had I guess has a drone. So yeah, yeah, Willie. I met so many good people at his place, and then with you guys through Scotty, through Scotty's, and a bunch of the other music channels and channel streams. And I was even at some 420 streams yesterday because there's some of the people that I met at the some of the music channels and the other ones and karaoke channels. And so it was kind of interesting. I was a fish out of water for sure. It was fun. Oh, Dart, you probably know Sergeant Modog. He stopped by here today. I didn't know that he subbed. I heard him singing the other night, so he stopped by for a little while. Well, Dark, I'll wait and see. I did put your channel up there. Let me put Adam's too. I think it's so cool. I put a video out today to show, or a short to show, that I appreciate everybody who's supporting me because I kind of, this was an accident and I am doing it to help retain my mental skills. But it's fun to share things like the cats and the birds and a lot of things that we're all, that we are like-minded about. So I definitely want to encourage people like everybody's done to me. It's been great and very healing. you don't hear me when I, so that's it. Mosquitoes are starting to eat me up. Down in this little hollow where the house is, it's only get a few hours of direct sun, and all the rain, it was supposed to rain all this week. No, it does not always look that black. And actually, that is a silver bird bath, like real silver. So I think that too much debris got in there because even a few weeks ago, it did not look black like that. I should dump it over right now, but I noticed that. Hopefully, I'm not going to be. It could be some of the. It does look like. Hopefully, I'm not on a little. But you can see. Can you see this little piece? This. I don't know where that came from. That's a root. It's probably also. It does smell like stagnant water, but there's a lot of these seeds and that are fermented. Actually, some of that looks like a cording, and it could be cording from like poison ivy, poison oak, something. But I would not be surprised. Oh, I know what this is. The one that had the tendrils. Where are you? Here's horticulture. This, I think, is the blossoms off the chestnut. They were just blooming and have these beautiful tendrils with white flowers. The bees and everything just really do it. But no, this is actually silver bird bath, except for the bird ornaments. And this is the first year that it had has gotten like this. I don't know if it's from so much. There's been so much pollen, so much rain, so much wind that it's knocking all kinds of stuff out of there. Um, oh, it sounded way loud. And even I know the possums get up there and raccoons get up there sometimes for the bird food. So who knows what the combination is, but no, it is not usually that black. Look at how much difference it already looks because that's silver. The bowl part's actual real silver. So thank you because yeah, it was expensive and it had you can't really see the way the picture looks at the time. Well, expensive to me since I don't always treat. One thing I'd buy would be, hopefully I won't be on camera too much. I put, yeah, water I smell. I'm on camera a little bit on it. Oh well. See, can you see the birds? I have other bird baths. I need to finish setting up some of my areas. A lot of the grounds were more maintained before I had to stop my business for a while. It's more like Darwin more, and so there were different things. There's even a bench that I need to put together that it's cast iron and has bird symbols on it. Oh, there was just a blue jay I didn't notice. Thank you. So I definitely will. I don't really like using chemicals, but I probably will use a cleaner because that silver to get that off of there, and then make sure several times that I clean the water, clean the bowl really. Where there's hopefully no irritants to the birds. I really need to put up a bunch more. Uh, I've got a couple more bird baths in areas, and I need to get those areas. And I feed birds in different locations. There's probably some videos that show, but I need to get a couple more up. This one seems a little bit more difficult than the ceramic ones that I have, the big ceramic ones that I Yeah, you have to use bleach sometimes and other stuff, or even vinegar. You know, vinegar water does a lot too, but vinegar bleach to clean stuff. I can't remember what the kind I use for silver. I put myself through college cleaning houses, so but I some things you have to use toxins, but I'd rather not use a toxin. But a lot of people do use the bleach, especially in like what pumps and stuff. I see alerts from two different weather channels about storms for some of you folks. Or maybe not you guys, but some of you. It's getting a little muggy, ain't it, Tay Tay? Huh, Cinnamon Kitty? You slept outside all night. Had me worried. A few of you did. Sleeping by the creek. Oh, yeah, tea tree. Yeah, I actually used to make soap. I wish I got some soap on my legs. I might have to go put on those. I used to make my own soaps, laundry soap, and even sprays. I need to make some more. Go search because I think I still have thousands of old bars of soap from when I clothes. I mean, they may not have e-labeled, but I used to even make pet soap, but quite a few insecticidal. And I love tea tree oil and mints for that. Lemon. Yeah, that's who popped up was Ryan Hall. And I don't know if you know Max Velocity. Max popped up. Max popped up on mine too. He's really good. He just graduated college. And actually, one of the guys who worked for Ryan Hall, I don't know if he left or what, but he works for Max Velocity now. So I watched them both. Sometimes one is on and the other one's not. Hey, the Weather Channel said I was going to be having rain the last 2 days. I don't think so. I'm coming back, guys, with a little treat for myself. So, but you inspire me to get a kayak. I loved the water. Anything outdoors. Give me anything outdoors. I used to even cook a lot outdoors here, and I mean it was basically like oh, I just sleep inside. Spent so much time out here, and then a lot of times in my house I'd have part of the outdoors in my house because I'd be harvesting herbs and seeds, flowers. I had some Hawaiian plants even in this yard by where those yuccas were. I had lava rocks, but I had do bromeliads grow there, Adam? Because I had some bromeliads growing, epiphytes growing off of driftwood, and there used to be some other great butterfly plants that are more tropical. I'm trying to think of what else you grow over there that's a fruit that I might have here. I grew several types of bananas for sale, but I never planted a one. Sometimes I'd sell out of stuff so fast at shows that I'd never even get to plant something in my yard. Okay, well, if you need to go, Adam, if that helps you upload faster, and you guys, you can call me Go with the Flow. My name's Suzanne. A lot of people online call me Souza, S, Susie. I know, Adam, you know there's a lot of Suzannes in our group, or Susie Jones and stuff like that. So, um, some people call me Farm, some call me Flo. As long as you don't call me some rude, like some rude swear name or something. I can take joking and other stuff, and I'm cool with that. But I'm Maybe it sounds lazy and maybe I am. I'm not very good on my phone at doing at people's names. So I'm always doing it. I'm always doing all caps. But Adam, I've known you for a while and that you live over there. And yeah, since I'm at all into nature, I'm excited to see whatever you're doing. All the different things you're growing. Oh, here's Willie. Thug life forever. Yeah, call me that. Hey, as long as that's something you like, do it. Willie, post your page. Sorry, not trying to sound gossy because I'm not really controlling. I could find you. I was just talking about you a little while ago. This is a friend of mine, Adam, that I've known for a few years ago. He lives in Hawaii, mainly through pro democracy channels, but he lives in Hawaii, is into growing many different kinds of things. Hi, bad nurse, new friend too. Here, let me make you a mod too. So if you guys want to put your channels up or somebody else, I used to just have nobody in my chat, one person, me talking to the cats or other stuff. See? Oh, I'm so far behind. I just scrolled up and see Duck say "Speak of the Devil." Willie, it was fun hanging out with you. See, it only took me 4 hours to post my grateful, grateful video. I don't always worry about descriptions, but since that was for my friends and subscribers and viewers, I I wanted to try. I don't know why YouTube does that to me. Um, I have so many videos that I finish editing, spend an hour on, and then they won't save. I have one they're holding up now that I use there. That's Vultures. I think one of the best shorts I ever made. And they will not. I remixed the sound of the vultures, which I've done on others, layered it, the sound of the vultures to a song. I didn't get a copyright strike, but they won't process it. You're welcome, bad nurse. It sounds kind of worse than you were saying, bad nurse, because I have so many lovely friends that are nurses. So, sorry, I may just laugh. Oh, I just read what you said, Adam. I know that about you and about thugs. I love that. Willie, thank you very much for sharing me on your page. It's good to see you, bad nurse. Said I'm getting so warm and hot out here, guys. You're not really bad. I bet you. Or you know what? There's a lot of bads that are good. So, mm. And you're not going to be bad, in my opinion. You can. Willie told me you can answer every bird question I have, didn't you? Not really. He just mentioned how lovely you were and that you liked birds and very knowledgeable. And the gentleman that you mod for, and he knows that I'm passionate about birds. But my knowledge is somewhat limited compared to many. I'm going to enjoy some broccoli here for a minute and take a puff. Cheers, friends. I think, Willie, if I tried to play music in the radio like you, they'd probably ban me. I bet you I'd get taken down. But there's only one radio station available here, and it's a country station that I'm sure plays all the latest new things. So, what are you doing, Glory? You didn't. You don't want to sleep inside lately either, do you, Gloria? And I'm so worried about you guys because I was hoping to put up another part of a fence to be more secure, right? And I'm gonna have to take some of those plants down right there, thin out a few of the trees that have come up, and go buy some more goat panels. So maybe in a few. I was hoping to get it done by summer, but I think it's gonna have to wait for fall. I need help. No, I don't. I'll get it done. Or not. Sorry for my language. I am getting eight. Mosquitoes are starting to. Ticks? Oh, bad nurse. I tell you because a woman, but I can't tell the guys. But I'll tell you what, I've never had so many ticks in my life. And in so many first time places, it's. Sorry, I have my voice in my ears and I'm laughing at myself. I sound like I'm a storyteller or something like inflection. Sorry, my head's like so off today. Well, off in a good way, I guess, but I'm just kind of out here by myself. I guess there's a few of you with me. Oh, Willie, you know Sergeant Modog. He stopped by today. My first time that I saw him. And I forgot to ask you if you started to voice change. Uh, if you oh my gosh, I sound kind of strange. I lost my train of thought. I know you guys all forgive me. Oops. A new vid on my shirt? Oh, Willie, thank you. You're in Connecticut. The ticks are terrible and getting worse. I need to screenshot that. I, you guys, if I ever forget where you're at or things that are important to you, I want to apologize. Willie always tells me and other friends not to say I'm sorry. It's only because it's important to me. People are important, and I'm sharing my life. I don't want to act like other people's lives aren't important. I used to almost have kind of a photographic memory to where maybe someone wouldn't have to repeat themselves or several times. And since this maneuvers and the epilepsy being in that region, I I don't always trust my memory, and sometimes you could, as soon as you tell me, it goes right out of my head. So that's one reason I apologize to you. Anyway, uh, I'm not always looking at my phone in chat, but if I miss things you've told me before, I do want to apologize for that reason because um, it's important for me to hear about it. Yeah, the ticks. When you say that bad news about the ticks, this is the worst year I have ever had them on. I probably picked off at least a dozen or more this spring. I know that. I know, Tarkins. You're a man. We know you're a man. Hey, if you saw a close up of me, you could think I was a man. I do have one long nose, a couple of nose hairs, and then a little whisker. I'm not afraid, and that's because this is a word to all women listening. Or even maybe men who don't want to get fur. I had a male friend who had one of those nasal trimmers. They look like a pen, bad nurse. You may know those, you know? And I picked it up and was like, oh, what's this? I could tell it was like, looked like a little mascara thing. And other than I knew it was motorized and knew it was a nose trimmer. And so, of course, I had to be like a little kid touching a flame. I was like, let me try it. Not only did I try it once, I tried it twice. That's the damn thing about when you shave. You shave once, you got to keep shaving. Now, I did give it up, but I have a few friends that have seen me. I don't want you guys to think that that's not why I don't show my face. But I've got a few friends that want to see pictures of me, and I've been known to blow up that area and be loud and proud about the boo boo I made long ago. Yeah, a little sonitude. Sorry for that. So that's. I hear you're so hairy that if I shave, I erupt in sores. Too much testosterone. And yeah, well, in fact, maybe I'll have to. You know what, guys? Just for you in the chat, I'll do that. I've been on. I do have some shorts, some to kind of show my face, but used to be so shy that I wouldn't post them or something. I think Willie, I put one in from what I'm talking. That's unlisted, but maybe I'll have to do that. I love art, and I would never do selfies. So the only way I like do selfies for some of my friends was to take pictures of myself, and then alter them, modify them. Not like, well, more or less through uh, what do I want to say? Not the shape of my face, like who's the one guy? Who's the one guy who did all the in the 70s where it had the four squares, so like that, or posterizing it, making it look gothic, something like that. But I'll do that. I'll put one up of my nose hairs, and then I'll probably lose subscribers, but I'll still leave my video up there. People will be like, "What the hell is she doing today? What is the story behind this?" And only you few will know. Okay, time for another puff. Right, Daphne? I haven't been enjoying that much because we have other issues here, don't we, Daphne? Right? But being out here with the birds, sitting with you kitties, makes even me getting bit up 100 times by mosquitoes right now so much better. It makes me appreciate life when I know there's all these things around me that I have no control over and I must coexist with if I want to be able to enjoy all this beautifulness. Willie, is that why you play music so you don't ramble? Cheers, let's. Oh, I just looked down and saw. Cheers, less talk, more pop. Yeah, that made it. Awesome, you're a bird's and mine. Oh, bad nurse, I want to see. Okay, I'll go to. I'll try to silence myself. Let's talk more squawk. That's what I'm doing, silly. Okay, I'll go sit in the building. I want to see that with the fledglings. I have downy woodpeckers that live here too. We saw some. I took a clip. There was redheaded, and I've seen redheaded feeding her babies this year. Okay, I'm actually going to go put some scrub pants on and these man's lawn dresses. Really cool. Here you are. You stayed outside the fence tonight. Cheers, guys. I'll be watching from abroad, kind of. Abroad in the yard. Go and get some other clothes and a drink. And I knocked myself out of this thing. gardeners. Nice meeting you. Can't wait to see you again somewhere at Willie's or something, possibly. Thank you. Why are you laughing? Did I disturb the peace? I'll go back in. taking a clip first. Hi, sweets. Hi, Willie. Hi, Adam. Even though I saw it. Hi, honey. Oh, and what is your name? Harmony Haven Holistic. Hello. Okay, I gotta go return a phone call. I'll be back. I'm glad you're all talking to each other, having fun. Looks like you got to see some birds. Sorry, Adam, I just had to chirp in. Chirp, chirp, chirp. See you guys. girl. Hi, sweet girl. Say hi, hi, CZ, man. In Texas? Huh. She has the same name, spelled the same way. You're so pretty. You asked me to come in here? Be slow. Come on inside, bud. Hi, guys. Want you to enjoy the birds. Did it? Maybe it's getting busy here. Sorry to make that noise. I'm probably screaming in your ears. Hi, JN. You guys. When I said buffering, I came out here. I don't know if you got to see it. Highlight now. Pooh, I don't hear myself again. What the heck is going on? Maybe. Oh. Shh. My phone might be telling me get my rear in order. Just when I lit this. Oh, I think it is buffering bad. Do you know which Adam was here? OGS. I did hit the highlight, but I don't know if it is. I don't know if you could hear me, JN. Okay, here comes a blue jay with smoke in the background. Oh, it's buffering. There was just blue jays, and I was talking. JN, what I was going to say was Lynn was here earlier, Lynette. She's always asking about squirrels, wants me to show squirrels, and I do see them, but not as much. Anyway, I was telling her, I think I told her that you have parrots, cats, squirrel that you take care of. So I was wondering if you had any squirrel for Petrie in Canada. She's always asking about squirrels. I don't know. It might be. Did you watch Jake today? Yeah, I don't see many, but yeah, it's really good stream. I'm going to watch it. Do you guys want some food? I like this. I'm gonna feed some babies, babies. Come on. What did you? I don't know. What's your secret? I say you do it today. Come on, Daphne. You can go, babies. Come on. I don't want to go over here. Do anything, huh? I'm gonna put some up. Hi, PJ. Oh, I think my internet's stuck. I've been very fortunate the last few days. Hi, Taxi. What you doing? Let's put some water. I'll be a few more minutes, friends. Hi, Taxi. I see you. just got within like that I've never touched, and very blind. Oh, she is such a good mama to that one baby. She would like to get hold of them. Both of them. Hi, Scully. Hi, Scully. I hope you're feeling better. Scully, put your name in the animals. God, artist done. Don't add that. Add. Shoot, I'm buffering. Shoot, I'm buffering, guys. Give me them. Sitting here between let you guys in quite a while. Although you say you haven't lost me, but I don't hear myself. Restarting the one I'm on? I mean, the one that's streaming? That would make you guys hang in. Just the audio, so you can see the audio, you can see the video the whole time? If you come back here for